Greetings, folks, and welcome to the channel. And in today's segment of 1 in 12 scale military action figures, G.I. Joe Classified, Cobra Island, uh, Classified series, Cobra Island, Cobra Trooper, number 12 in the entire line. Yeah, so I was late to the game. I've always kind of passed these by, but never got them because I didn't see myself collecting the Joes because some of the stuff they had looked too futuristic for me, and I was like, while I enjoyed these, I didn't really enjoy um, the way the heroes looked. I was like, wow, these, while they look kind of cool, they might be a little too futuristic. But I looked at the troopers, I'm like, oh, hang on, wait a minute. The troopers are kind of cool. Maybe I make exceptions and just get the Cobra Troopers or the Vipers and that. But I was like, might not be a good idea to jump into that rabbit hole. And now that I'm late to the game, ended up having to pay the late people's tax, late entrance fee for being late to picking this, up back then when I should have gotten it for the $20 it was. Now I'm paying upwards to 40 to 50 for these bad boys. The reason why is because I'm gonna show you guys the main differences between the reissued of the Cobra Infantry and what these guys have. What these guys have is more accessories and the goggles, and this right here, this I forgot what they call it, armband. Either way, it helps to differentiate among different troops. So now these are more coveted because now you can troop build and have different accessories and a little bit of a different look. Kind of cool. Yeah. So let's get with what the box looks like first before any other comparisons. I keep jumping the gun, folks. Can't help myself. Cobra Island, Cobra Trooper. This is the art sequence that I like. Really cool. Side art. Awesome art. And of course the Cobra Island back. Here's his stats. And yeah, he's an island boy. Cobra Island. Never mind. Before you guys all throw rocks at your television. But yeah, here we go. Yeah. So he comes with, it's a really cool knife. Two pistols, both the same kind. One put in the back of the holster, in the front. I mean, same exact one. This kind of a blaster, a rifle, I guess. I don't know. I call it blaster because is it laser or bullets coming out? Who knows? Most likely lasers, right? Yeah. So this is what it looks like. Looks really cool. Looks just enough difference between these two so that when you get them, kind of cool to have around to differentiate a couple things. Some kind of designator, maybe some kind of award for, or something to denounce different skill set, or maybe even something that shows that leadership bump a little bit, designations. Like this guy could be a squad leader, not quite an officer, but squad leader due to the, identifier on the armbands, right? While this is plain, plain trooper, straight up plain, right? With less accessories, less weapons, right? Yeah, these basically the same figure, but different, slight differences in color, right? Or actually major difference. Black, all over, dominant in the Cobra Island one, with this more blue hue, the one to the left. To the right, yeah, more of the black end of stuff. I can appreciate both. This is definitely cool to have, just to, like I said, to break the monotony of all blue when I have a troop builders, this guy could be their squad leader. And what makes it even better is now that the Cobra officer is involved, they can be, even, even it makes it even cooler to have them all together, So enough of his guy, because I have a whole other review for him coming up next for y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna even do a separate review. I guess for the infantry at some point, for the recent infantry versus the Cobra Island version. So yeah, but the problem is it's not really much of a video, because it's basically this, but just different colors, really, slightly, got gray instead of black like this, you know. So you guys see it. But yeah, I think I should get at least 3 of these, but these are expensive, and of course, I already have a bunch of these. I just need to start troop building with these more so that it can break the monotony of all blue. And again, different identifiers. And yeah, it's cool. These goggles, they're removable. I just decided to put them on because they're such an accessory to show off and say, look what I got, sucker. You don't got it. I do. Neener, neener, neener. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so one of the main criticisms that I do have for this trooper in particular, and it's not really his fault, more like, I don't know what the heck Hasbro was thinking designing this rifle the way they did, because it's big and he really can't do any double-handed anything with this because of the way his, the butt's just too big, so it's hard for him to really do much, and you'd have to have it where it's over, but that's not how rifles are fired in real life. You need the butt stock to your shoulder when you fire, and man, yeah, you just can't do much posing at all with this bad boy because of this annoyingly huge butt stock. It's all right. That's why third-party players like Gridiron Studios are around to help me, give them accessories that make them look cool, and I'll just end up putting this in the back where you plug in other, the weapons that he ain't going to use. You know what I mean? So yeah, kind of cool. So yeah, it's got a peg for this, but the whole point of this Island Viper being so cool and different is because his, you'll never see this rifle again, at least with as far as Cobra Troopers, unless they sell them in a 3-pack like they did the Vipers. But yeah, I really appreciate the colors of all blue too, but I also appreciate the black breakup difference. So, and of course the goggles kind of make them look more accurate to the box. Yeah, they didn't give these guys no goggles at all. So, all right, folks, that's all I got for this segment of 1 to 12 scale military action figures, the G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Island Series number 12, Cobra Trooper. I am your host, Coco Smooth. And until the next video, folks, ciao.